Some albums don't so much arrive as they sneak in, only to retroactively change the entire landscape. The Modern Lovers is one of those strange cases. Recorded in fits and starts between 1971 and 1973, but not actually released until 1976, by which time the band had already imploded, punk was in full swing, and the frontman Jonathan Richman had traded his Lou Reed glare for a childlike grin. What's left on this record is the frozen moment before the innocence took over, an awkward, jittery, beautiful blueprint for both punk rock and indie pop. From the opening pulse of Roadrunner, you're hearing something radical for its time. Rock and roll song about driving past the stop and shop and tuning into AM radio, delivered like an ecstasy diary entry. It's not sex, drugs, and rebellion. It's gas stations, suburban streets, and finding poetry in the ordinary. Richman's flat, nasal delivery shouldn't work, but it's kind of part of its magic. He's half awkward teenager, half mystic observer, turning Boston freeways into sacred ground. And then you got the rest of the band: Jerry Harrison on keyboards, later for the Talking Heads, Ernie Brooks on bass, and David Robinson on drums, soon to join the Cars. Play with a very tight, minimal economy. They strip rock down to the essentials, like they're trying to impress both the Velvet Underground and the kids at the local high school dance. You hear it in the jerky churn of Pablo Picasso, which Richman delivers one of the all-time great put-downs with Deadpan Cool, and She Cracked, where heartbreak sounds like a nervous breakdown set to garage groove. There's an emotional whiplash here too, where Richman is equally convincing as a romantic idealist and as a paranoid cynic. And underneath the wit is a surprisingly earnest soul, someone who wants the world to be better, simpler, and more real. In hindsight, this record feels like the missing link, the Velvet Underground's sort of cool detachment filtered through the nervous energy of punk. All delivered with lyrical openness that would later influence, everyone from Sex Pistols to Violent Femmes to Weezer. It's proto-punk, sure, but it's also proto-everything, from college rock, lo-fi, to outsider pop. The Modern Lovers never got to tour the world behind this album, but maybe that's the best. What we're left with its perfect little time capsule, 9 songs that sounded both totally of their time and completely out of it at the same time, radiating the eternal truth that the most radical thing in rock can sometimes be just telling the truth and where you live and what you see. So if you haven't checked out this record, check it out. Let me know what you think.